just going to apologise for the hair again, because it's just, I told you in my very first video that I'm never going to be one to sit there with full-blown makeup and all hair all spruced. I just want to address the elephant in the room of this thing here. No, it is not a spot. It is a cyclops. I keep getting a bit dizzy-headed when I've been doing my heavy compound moves. I think it's obviously the way the blood's rushing to my brain. And after I'd finished my 5th set of deadlifts this morning for back day, I kind of went to go and put my weights away, because I'm sort of very OCD with make sure everything's back in order, of course. And I walked straight into a 20 kg barbell that was just poking out on the squat rack. And I literally full pelt donged it. People around me found it amusing, as well as myself, actually. You know, you just wanted the ground to swallow you up, to be honest with you. So, update. Should have been my run day today, and I didn't run. I'm trying really, really hard, because running is my Achilles heel. It is the area that I'm most... running is the thing I go back to the most when I seriously am unhappy with my body. Because I don't know why it just affects me. You know, it's not... I know there's a lot of things online, and a lot of trainers will say that, you know, you have to weight train, resistance train, and add in a little bit of cardio. But for me, when I was full on running every day, I was a beanpole. I was lean, and I didn't feel good. I've never felt good in myself, but I felt better than what I feel now, that's for certain sure. Flip side is, you know, I'm getting really strong, and I'm still training, you know, I'm still getting that fix that I need to feel normal, which is not really correct. And I appreciate that it isn't correct. And I don't know what to do about it at the moment. I'm hoping that my period still comes back, even with doing the sessions that I'm doing. I'm hoping this because for the first time ever, I've stuck to eating a large amount of food and fueling what I'm doing. The situation with the girl I'm training with is obviously rubbing off on me a little bit though, because, you know, yesterday when she was in a real bad way in the morning, I was fine in myself, but I didn't have my mid-morning snack yesterday. Consciously didn't, which is a no-no. And I was a bit hard on myself last night, to be fair. I had my normal yogurt, and I was a little bit like, am I eating too much? It's a never-ending cycle, isn't it? It's like 1 minute you go a few steps ahead and something can happen, and I'm back where I started again. This time, at least I'm still eating really good, like really, really good. I think I totted up the other day, like 2,800 calories. And that was not counting the few little mouthfuls of pesto pasta that I had of Simon's lunch, my husband's lunch. So, you know, I'm still eating good, which is a plus side. I just kind of feel at the moment like I'm waiting for something to happen, you know. I've stopped the Clomid on Saturday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're in 4 days now. I've done, you know, the ovulation test thing. Still nothing so far, which is quite early. I mean, they say online between sort of 7 and 12 days is the norm to ovulate, but it can be more than that depending on the person. So I'm just going to see how it goes. I'm only on 4 so far. So Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So really and truly it should be Saturday through to next Tuesday. So we'll wait and see. I'm going to keep you guys updated, because obviously I am still working out, sensibly mind you, once a day in the morning. The rest of the time I'm working, doing my normal bits and pieces, but the difference is I'm eating. So I'm really, really hoping that I can try and get something back. I've definitely got a better mentality. Like when I compare myself to who I'm training with at the moment, I know you shouldn't do, but I mean, the girl's not even eating. I don't even know. I would dread to think how many calories she's eating. And I've got to the stage now where I'm borderline on the verge of saying, if you don't start eating properly, then you can't train with me. Because the sort of training we're doing, she needs to be eating. And I know I can see so much of me in her. She's 21 years old. You know, I just want to get her and shake her. I mean, I showed her some pictures of me. I don't know whether or not you'll be able to see these. I mean, I have showed these in my videos before, but I mean, look, I'll try and show you. I don't know if you can see that, whether it be. So this is me when I was in the height of it. I was running every day. I mean, look at it. I don't even have a bum. It looks like the Churchill dog with the wrinkles on his face. I don't know if you can see that, if it's in focus or not. Probably not, actually. I don't know whether or not if I hide my face, it might do better. There, that's a bit better. So I sent her those yesterday because I wanted her to see just how bad the situation got for me. I said to her, I almost killed myself. I don't want to worry her too much because she keeps going on about her heart rate and things being so low. And the problem is, yes, it can be because you are fit. Naturally, you have a lower resting heartbeat when you're fit. But in my experience, what I thought was a resting heartbeat because I was fit was actually my body saying, I'm killing myself. And it's not good. It's not good at all. I really do feel for the youngsters of today because I think it's even more in your face that you are, you know, just surrounded by girls hardly eating and training for their lives. It's like, it was bad enough when I was growing up, and I'm 31, nearly 32. Oh, shave off 10 years, the 21, 22-year-olds now, I don't know how they're coping. I really, really don't. And I just hope that situations like this channel, this video, can help them to realise that you don't have to be killing yourself every single day, and you don't need to be eating next to nothing to gain results and to get a good physique. Because that's effectively what everybody wants, is a good physique from the vanity side of things, until it gets into the extreme and you just want to get thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner, and nothing that you do, say, or eat is good enough. And that's when it gets really dangerous. Like when you are waking up a miserable bitch and you cannot focus and you have nothing else on your mind other than food. How can I go about not eating for the next few hours? What can I do to take my mind off it? What can I do to eat as little as possible? If I do eat little as possible, congratulating yourself and saying, wow, I've got all day and I've barely eaten 500-600 calories. Go me. Because all you are going to do is make yourself fat in the long run, which is true. You're just going to be holding on to things. It's like having a phone and constantly keeping it on low battery mode, because that's exactly what you're doing to your metabolism. It's adapting to the stress of the energy expenditure that you are expending and the lack of energy that you are giving your body, i.e. calories. Guys, it's not cool. It's not safe. I feel for anybody that is in that situation like I was, where you were sitting on that toilet in the morning debating about, why do I want to do this to myself? I don't want to do it to myself, but I have to feel compelled to, rather than waking up now and feeling I can't wait to get to the gym for my back day and eating a banana and not caring what size it is, whether it's a small, medium or great big one that I had this morning. Who gives a fuck? Sorry. I don't. Honestly, I used to pick the smallest banana of the bunch. Now I can't. I'm digging through trying to find the biggest one. Like, feed me. It can be changed. You can still get a good physique and a good workout by not killing yourself and by eating properly. And I just think there isn't enough awareness of it. You know, I watch quite a few YouTubers from their workouts and things. There's a girl called Stephanie, who's the girlfriend of one of the guys that I used to watch. A lot of the time I used to watch Jeff because of his form, like with his deadlifts and stuff. He's got a lot of science behind it. And I realised recently that Steph is going all in. She's eating 2,500 plus calories a day, and she's done a big video about it. But she's got something like 800,000 subscribers. And I said to my husband, I'm just wondering whether or not that's happened because she is experiencing the depression. She hasn't lost her period or anything, but she is experiencing a lot of the symptoms of HA without the period loss. Which is why she's effectively going all in, as she's eating that as baseline minimum plus. But she also lost a hell of a lot of weight before doing this. And I cannot help but think that there's obviously a lot more awareness about HA. There's a lot more of an audience that people are trying to kind of to get to, if you know what I mean. And I couldn't help but feel a little bit frustrated and a bit angry that, you know, it's not for glamorizing. This isn't cool. This isn't a lovely situation to be in. It's actually poop. Like, it's horrible. It's horrible to want to train and feel you can't. It's horrible to feel that you have to eat a certain amount when you don't really want to. And it is horrible. And for somebody to kind of use that to gain a bit more audience, I think did get to me the other day. I'll watch this space. I hope, knowing of what her videos have been like in the past, she's not that sort of person. So I'm just going to wait and see what happens with that. But I thought I'd share it with you anyway, because if there are people out there that are in this journey, like, you're either in it or you're not. You know, if you're in this journey properly, then you are not in a good position. Your body is not in a good way. It is not in a healthy state. And you need to make it a healthy state. You know, not glamorize it. All right, that's enough for today, guys. I think I've spilled on enough. If you've got any questions, email me, or, you know, send me a comment or something. Nice ones though, please, if you don't mind. If not, you know, subscribe, join the journey. I hope whoever's doing their journey, if it's in the beginning, middle, or even if you're at the end of your all in and you're really, you know, you're really doing well, just take my hat off to you guys. It's not easy. It's an emotional roller coaster, actually. And I hope for all of our sakes that we get the period. Oh God, I cannot wait to have a period party. Everybody's going to be dressed in red and we're all going to get drunk. And maybe I'll invite all of you guys. We'll wait and see.
You and I, we're always on the edge. We fight and make love at the same time. Would you break up just because I told you?